My name is Angie Keenley, and this is for Week 2's assignment in Admin 524. There are two tools that I would use to enhance technology in the classroom. The first tool is the use of Google Docs. Google Docs is found through Chrome, and I get it through my email. When I get it through my email, I can come to my Drive, and this is where students will be able to collaborate with each other. Teachers can collaborate with each other. Admin can collaborate with teachers, with BRTs, with any other resource person that's out there. The great thing about the Google Drive is that you can create a document and then share that document with other people. If I want to do that, I would hit Create and go to Document. The great thing about this is that I can title it anything that I want, and then I can share it. I can make it so that only I have access, or I can make it that anyone who has the link can have access to either view or edit. Then what I can do is I can invite other people to collaborate on this piece of documentation that I'm doing. For this example, I'm going to add my home email so that people don't get that. I can then either edit, I can make it so that they can comment on it. This would be useful for me as an evaluator to be able to comment on a teacher's backwards plan, their lesson plans, any types of surveys that they do. I would be able to comment on it or have them comment on my document. I can also just allow them to view, or I can allow them to edit the piece. I'm going to go ahead and give myself editing rights. And as you can see, this can be shared with people who are outside of Douglas County. I'm just going to hit yes, and then I'm going to hit done. All right, the tool, the Google Doc, Google Drive, it enhances instruction and student learning by giving them another alternative than just paper to pencil. This gives them a way to complete work outside of the school walls and through the use of technology, which also makes it a little bit more engaging for most students. The use of this also increases buy-in from parents as they're able to get on to the document and see how their student's doing and to get updates. Strategies for implementing the tools is that I, as a technology teacher at my current school right now, I teach teachers how to use the Google Drive. It has Google Forms on there, it has surveys, it has Excel sheets, it has documents, it has different folders that they can put things in. And so the first thing that I would do is teach my teachers how to use that tool. And then those teachers would then be able to show their students how to do it. I think this can be a great collaboration piece for people to participate in and provide constructive feedback. In order to support teachers in this tool to design curriculum-based instruction, I would show them a plan. The way that I did it before is that I had a plan called Why the World Needs Me, and this is how the students, the teachers that I taught, were able to show me that they understood what they were doing. This is an example of a teacher that learned how to use the Drive through the use of a presentation called Why the World Needs Me. Within this presentation, Sarah Berkmeyer, a third grade teacher, had to add videos, pictures, change fonts. She had to add different texts in here. So within this presentation tool, she learned all about the Google Drive and how to use it in her classroom. She also was able to translate. So we do come from a diverse population at my school, and we do need to sometimes have documents written in languages other than English. Excuse me. So this Google Drive also allows you to translate. The great thing about this is that Sarah, once she was able to complete this, she was able to go back and she taught her students how to do the same thing. Excuse me. The second tool that I would use is the tool that I'm sharing this with. It's called ScreenFlow. And the great thing about ScreenFlow is that a student would be able to, a teacher would be able to record what they're doing in the classroom, so that way a student could replay that at a later time. This could be extremely useful for math or for reading documentation. If I wanted to, I could have my math workbook up on the board, 5 times 4 equals, and then I could have them show me 5 x's, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4 times. And then they would be able to count that to tell me that it equals 20. This would be a great tool for teachers to use when students are absent and need to get caught up on the work and there's no time during the day for the teacher to go over the lessons that were taught. So the ScreenFlow is a great tool. It can be downloaded and then emailed or put on a drive to teachers and students to use. It's also helpful for parents to be able to use that as well. So these are the two feature tools that I would use in my classroom that I would first show teachers how to use and then allow them to show their students. I think it's a great way to collaborate. It brings 21st century skills into the classroom and it brings that global awareness because you can share this document with anybody in the world. I could share this document right now with my sister who lives in Arizona and her students and my students could then collaborate on a piece together. It could be used for book clubs, book talks, math courses, reading courses, any type of course that you would want to do that you would want students to be able to collaborate with others outside of the classroom. Thank you very much.